Hello, hello. My name is Brittany D. I'm a psychic medium and spiritual teacher, and this is your collective message for January 13th through the 20th. I believe I just want to double check. Yes, January 13th through the 20th. This is an overall general message for the collective. So yeah, I hope that this resonates with you, and please like, subscribe, click the bell, all of the things. I really am so grateful to be here and connected with you. Something I would love to mention is that I just opened my monthly membership. So if you're interested in getting a monthly reading every single month on the full moon, I'll drop the link below in the description for that. It'll just come to your email, a recorded reading just for you. So that's a new offering, and all my other offerings are also in the description or on my website. You can just check out my website. And let's see what Spirit has for the overall message. This is for the collective for January 13th through the 20th. What do we have, Spirit? What is in the highest and best for the collective at this time? Also, feel free to check out my videos on Tuesdays. I do Twin Flame Tuesdays, and I'm about to come out with an addiction podcast. Positive energy. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. I'm getting that this is like almost like freaking survival right now. Like the negativity is literally eating away at you so much at this point that it's like, in order to thrive at all, in order to get out of the place of survival, you just have to get away from these energies and surround yourself with the positive energies that you know nourish you. It just, you've given so much to it, especially over this last year. And it's like, I mean, 2022 last year. And it's just like, there's no more space for it. And it's not serving you. It's not serving anyone involved. You just have to let it go. And there's, and I'm not saying just let it go, I'm just, don't feed it anymore. That's how you start to let it go, is like surround yourself with what you know you're deserving of. Surround yourself with that positivity, and the things that are negative for you and you know it deep down, just surrender and let it go. Simplify your life. Eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. Simplify your life. I'm getting that this negative energy that keeps tugging you is making things super complicated, and Spirit's like, it doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be hard. It can be simple. Are you ready for it to actually finally be simple? Like, that's what Spirit's asking you with that card. Are you finally ready for it to be simple? Because you've been making it real hard and complicated, and it just doesn't need to be. Ooh, self-employment. You're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. Getting wealth with this. If you are your own entrepreneur, there's you, as you rise and as you let go of that which no longer serves, it really brings in that which is truly aligned with you. You finally created the space and simplified things. And it really ignites your business and what you're doing. Trusting your intuition. My life is truly guided. Awakening ancient wisdom, deeper inner knowing is emerging within me. This feels very ancestral, very generational. So trusting your intuition and trusting your soul's calling and what it's telling you to do and what your ancestors are guiding you to do, even if it's fucking hard. I'm getting a lot of like tough energy with this, right? It's tough to be the one that's breaking the generational curse. Thanks, bitches. Love you guys. But seriously, it's like, it's tough, but like that inner knowing, that awakening, that being the one that rises in power and stops the cycle and stops being a victim to these negative consciousnesses, these consciousness that have held the generations before you. It's time for you to be in your power and to move into your power boldly and confidently. I step into my power boldly and confidently. Like, I just keep getting this sense of like, it's just time. It's just time. Like, you stop dragging ass on it and just surrender and do the thing that you need to do and trust. Ooh, heartache and loss. There's something about that coming into power that creates heartache and loss, that grief, that losing of the old, of the negative. Even if it was negative, it's still going to create grief. It's been there for generations. It's been a long, long journey with this. And so that loss, it does create heartache. It does create grief, but it also awakens. It opens the awareness. It opens the third eye. It opens the new potential and the new generational curse, that's a whole chunk. It opens the new, you remove the old paradigm generational curse and you open in the new awareness and the new knowing of what you guys are worthy of and what you can have. And like, yeah, even when I said you guys, they were like, no, like, don't even pay attention to your other family members or what they've done, or like, this is about you and your job as a cycle breaker to do what you need to do to raise your awareness and allow it to just ripple out where it's meant to. And then I got deception and envy. So these energies, these negative energies that you're ridding of and letting go of are really not happy about it. Here's the thing is how a negative, draining consciousness works, right? For someone else, it might be a great consciousness. That might be their next evolution, but for you, it's draining. And so it's like latched in and it has a grip on your consciousness because you've been allowing it to move through you, allowing this consciousness to live and exist and create through you for quite some time. And so it don't want to go nowhere. It doesn't want to have to go find a new home. It just would rather try and deceive you and try and manipulate you to take it back on and to be the old version of yourself. And they're just like, no, courage. Exactly. Courage to go forth and to do things differently and to break that cycle. There's a lot of generational cycle breaking happening here. And it takes courage, man. Shit is no joke. But it's so worth the work. Big picture, it is so worth the work. Whoops, close call. End of an era. You're doing it. Just keep doing it. Just keep surrendering to what you know your intuition is really saying, what you know your ancestors are really coming through with. Just, you got it. You have to. It's decisions. These are really profound turning points, which a lot goes into that. A lot of decisions, a lot of choices, a lot of facing shit, a lot of crying, all of the things. And all three of those came out of the deck at one time. On top is fear, letting go, and rigidity. So these decisions are so you have to be courageous in order to end the era. And that is going to mean stepping in and making decisions and clamping and stopping the end of the cycle. Fear is going to be like this deception that keeps trying to come in. Fear is going to keep trying to come in and play games with you. Move with love, move with God's grace, letting go. That's how you're really and truly going to let go and allow that which needs to be burned away to actually literally wither away. Rigidity. This feels very boundary oriented and like you get to that place of like non-negotiables and you're just like done fucking around. You're done going back and forth with this energy that keeps trying to trap your consciousness again. And you're just like being rigid and boundaried up and not playing. You're just done with it. That's like towards the end of the week. You're just like, all right, I'm fucking done with this game. I'm straight up letting this shit go. And I'm done toying with you and playing. At the end of the reading, I always do a card from the Starseed deck and the activations deck. So let's see what we got from the start. Double mission. Lightworker Starseed, serve the world by being you. Guys, we came here with a greater mission, a double mission. Yes, there's your mission and your individual light purpose, like what I do and I serve, or whatever you do and how you serve. But then there is this greater essence that you're tapping into, and this greater mission to anchor new earth, to bring in these new consciousness and end the cycles of the old. Fertility. The frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. We're really ending the cycle this week, guys. I really feel like that gets anchored in. We kind of do the push-pull thing with this energy that's just not serving us. And then we're just like, done. I'm officially tapped. That's what happens this week. Officially tapped. I'm done with it. Moving on to the next cycle. Like, done. I know that I can be courageous. I know that I can be more creative. I know that joy and inspiration and creativity and bliss is yours. And you this week is whenever it's like, I know it. And then it's like in it. It's embodied. You're anchored in, which is all necessary steps of the process, right? There's no better or worse. Wherever you're at and wherever you're at with the push and pull is completely perfect. So I hope this reading was helpful for you. Thank you for joining me for the collective readings. Please check out my other videos, like, subscribe, click the bell to get notified. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your week, and also check out my monthly membership. I would love for you to join us. Much love and namaste.